Hello guys, this is Nandu here. Today we are going to discussing about VIM editor. So what is the VIM editor? How we can use to edit the file in command mode. So so we have two VI and VIM. There is nothing different on both. Both are the same, but there is one different is there on both. VI we can open when we are going to open a particular file using VI. The file it will come as like as a only for block length. Have it will come. I will show you. Okay. So when you open the file VI slash etc. Suppose I am going to opening a file using VI. Okay. Slash etc. 1 second, give me a second. Yeah, now I'm going to open a one file using vi slash etc passwd password. Yeah, I open a file using vi. Okay, so we'll get we open the file only for like as a black. So there is no view display. It's showing all lines like as a block. Okay, when we are going to open a particular file using vim slash etc password, that file is come with the different type of colors. So comparing to vim is a variable, so with improved version visual display editor is the improved one, that is a vi in the sense visual display editor, vim in the sense visual display editor improved one. Okay, so there is nothing different comparing to both. There is a nothing different, both are the same. We can edit the lines, we can add the content, everything has visual same, but only different is the visual color is a different. Okay, so one more thing here, uh, we have three type of modes when we are going to edit the file. If you are going to edit the content, if you are going to remove some content to the file, so we have three type of different type of modes here. So first mode is a command mode. So command mode, second was the insert mode, third one is the extended mode. We'll discuss later one by one which mode, how it will work and how many, so which are the options inside the command mode, inside the insert mode and inside the extend mode. So there is a one important note here. When we are open the file, if you want to open any file, when we are open the file using vim, the file it will be open default as a command mode. So then command mode, we can't edit the file, we can't edit the content, we can't add the content. Okay, we can't add the content. Okay, now we'll discuss one by one. Okay, so this is my file, one example file vim slash etc password. Now I open the file. So here when I open the file using the vi, it will come as only for command mode. Okay, in command mode, how many so which are the options we can use to work, we can delete the files, how will work. So first of all we'll discuss as a insert mode. Insert mode, how we can edit the file, how we can edit the file. So when where the cursor, where what will happen. So now our file is in command mode, so we can't edit. When we are open first time, when we are opening file, it will goes automatically to command mode. In the command mode we can't edit the file. So at the time we'll go to use as a, if you want to add any context, if you want to add any content, any content a text, so then we have to press I for insert mode. Now we'll go for end of the line, we'll add some content here. Okay, we can add, so we can add any content, we can text. Okay, so in command insert mode we can edit the content, we can edit the content. Okay, so how many tabs we can edit the content, how it will work. So now we are in command mode. In command mode we can't edit the file, so pattern not found. If you are trying to enter anything, it will show as a pattern not found. Okay, in command mode we can't edit the file. So now your cursor is in bin. Where is my cursor? Here cursor is showing as a bin or root. So my cursor is in here. So if I press I only small I, where is the cursor? Now below side he is showing as a insert insert mode in the sense we can ready to edit the file. Insert mode in the sense we can ready to edit the file. So now we are going to adding something here. If you want to add anything, okay, I'm doing something. If adding, okay, this is the, if you press I, so where is the cursor to it will be start if editing. Now I will press capital I, it will come starting of the line. My cursor, before my cursor is here, so my cursor, suppose my cursor is here. Now I am in command mode. Now I am in command mode. If you press escape, it will goes automatically to command mode. If you press so now we are in editing insert mode. Now we are in insert mode. Below is showing as a insert in end of the line, end of the file. So here showing as a insert mode. Now we are in insert mode. Now I have to go again to command mode. In the sense at that time we have to press escape. Will back to automatically command mode. Below is before is showing as a insert mode. Now there is nothing is there on that. Okay. So if I press only small I, so where is my cursor? Cursor is in at A position. So there I will be there onward only we will start to edit the text. We can write text anything. Okay. If you are to, again we have enter for escape mode. If you have to press capital I, it will come beginning of the line. The cursor will come beginning of the line. There onward it will goes to automatically insert mode. If you have to press capital I, there is a difference between capital I and small I. Okay. If you have to press capital I, small I, it will start cursor to editing the line. If you have to press capital I, it will start to beginning of the line. If your cursor at beginning position, now our cursor is beginning position. Now I press the capital I, it will start there onwards. Why? Because our cursor is at the beginning line, so it will start. If your cursor is the middle of the line, if your cursor of the any line, if your cursor is the end of the line, if I press capital I, it will goes to beginning of the line. Okay. After that, if I press A, small a, so the cursor will jump to one word to another word. So now before is my cursor is in S position. Now if I press A, the cursor has moved I position and it goes to insert mode. Now we can edit the content. After S, one word will be S, one word, after one word we can go for edit the file. Okay. If you have to press small a, end of the line, in end of the line, if you want to add the content, it goes to end of the line. If you have to press capital, if you have, my cursor is in middle of the line, now my cursor is in middle of the line, I press the capital A, it will goes to end of the line. Then after that it automatically goes to end of the line in insert mode. Now we can add to content. If you want to write something on the file, if you want to can add. Okay. So this is the two options, small I and capital I, small a and capital A. And one more thing, small o and capital O. So what is the difference? So first we'll discuss small I and capital I. After that we discuss it capital small a and capital A. Now we are going to discussing small o and capital O. So now again enter to, if you press the escape, it will goes automatically to command mode. Okay. So now we are in command mode. If you press the enter command, it will move, cursor will be moving in command mode. So if I press now we are in command mode. If I press O, my cursor is in FTP position. Here my cursor is in FTP position. Now if I press the small a, cursor has moved to below line, cursor position, cursor where before we have. So now I am at in command mode. I press small o, so below line, new line will become. Okay, we can start to add. Okay. So my cursor now is in nobody position, and now I am in command. I enter as a command mode. If I press small o, above line, above of the cursor line. Now if I press small o here, unbound. If I press unbound, my cursor is in unbound position. Now if I press small capital O, above of the line. If I my cursor is in RCP. Suppose my cursor is in RPC. position. If I press small o, it will come below of the line. Okay, so new line below the cursor position, below the cursor position, new line, it will come with the new line below cursor of the cursor position. If you have to press small o, above line of the cursor. Okay, so these are the option to use in the insert mode. We have three options. First is the small I capital I, small o capital O. Second is the small a capital A. Third is the small o capital O. So these are the options we can use to edit the file. So okay, these many options we can use to edit the file. Now I am in command mode. Now insert mode topic has done. Now we are going to insert mode, nothing but has a editing mode. Insert mode is nothing but as a editor mode. Okay, now we are going to discussing as a command mode. In command mode we can't edit the file, but we can delete the we can't edit the file, but we can delete the content. In command mode we can delete the content, we can move the content, we can move one line to another line in command mode easy way. So now I am in the beginning line. Now my cursor is at the beginning line, first line. So I move to end of the line. If I press small gg, it will goes to beginning of the line of the file. Any file, if you have to open any file, on that file there is a few lines, like as a example, if you think has a few 25 lines is there. If you have press small gg, it will goes to first line. If I press capital G, it will goes to end of the line. See, my cursor goes to end of the line. If you have to press again gg, small gg, it will move to first line. If you have to press capital G, it will move to end of the line. Okay, and if you are to use, now we'll go again to gg, starting line. Okay, this is the one option. Okay, we can move the line of file for starting to end to starting. Okay, and if you have pressed W, see, word by word, our cursor has moving word by word. So this is the root is the one word, right? ROT, root is the one word, so it's moving. If now I am in root, after root, if I press root, slash is the one. Okay, after that, see, if I press bin, see, my cursor has moving word by word. If you have to press B, backward, back, it will cursor will move to back, word by word. My cursor will move word by word in backward. If you have to press W, it will move front, word by word. Okay, this is a one option. And after that we can use, suppose I am going to edit some options here. I am going to edit few lines. End of the line, I will go to end of the line. I will add some lines. Okay, now I am in insert mode. I edited the line, I added one line here. Okay, there is I was added one line. Now I am going to command mode again, and now I am in command mode. I have entered the editing mode as a insert mode, and I wrote something on one line. After that I back to command mode. If I press U, see, that line which line I was added, that line has gone automatically. If you have to press U in command mode, don't forget, if insert mode, if you have press U, it will come. If you are, now I am in insert mode, if I press the U, it will, like, we are adding some words on that. But in your, if I enter again command mode, now I am in command mode, so I will press U button. What will happen? The line is gone. Okay, this is a one big option. This is very useful option. So by mistake, if you guys any configuration files are very important, like any important files, if you are going to add any line, any one word, this is the main configuration file, has a password file, in the sense all user detail, it will be stored all user details, it will be stored on this file. If you want to add any new user, the user's details, it will be stored on this password file. By mistake we have made some changes on that line, like as one user one has added, that is a very important user. We enter the line and by mistake we added some word. Suppose this is a new login. If I added insert mode, now in insert mode I was added u here, no login u I was added mid of the line and mid of the word as a u word, and I save the file and I close the file. What will happen when the user, when we are going to log in the user it will be read first to the password file. The password file, there is an issue with the password file, we can't log in through the user. So like that only, if you are to doing any changes at that time, it will be reflected to the work. So be careful to edit the any files in the command mode or anyway. Okay, if you are using editing mode or command mode, that is the next if you are using anything, but there is a very important, be careful to edit the files. Okay, now I was added is a u here, now I am in command mode. If I press u, see, no login, one changes here below, it will becomes as a one change before has 55 seconds ago, it will come full time. Kitne before, when we have made the changes, it will come like that, below it will be show. Okay, and okay, now so this is a very important u option. Now and there is a very important one more, we have few lines here, right? Okay, suppose we'll go to tcp dump file, my cursor at the tcp dump file, I want to copy this file, this line to below. So I will go to use yy in the sense copy, two times we have to press yy, again yy, after that where is the cursor is at t dump position, we have copied the t dump position line, and I am going to press there only, and at the cursor position only I am going to press the p for paste. Okay, see, this is my original line, which one I was copied, tcp dump is the main line, same line I was copied downstream. So this is copy and paste in command mode. Now again we'll I am in command mode only. Now again we'll go to copy SSHD file. Now I am going to copy the SSHD line. If I press YY, I need to paste this line to end of the position. Go to end of the cursor, end of the line, and I need to press P. See, the which one I was copied, this line. Okay, SSHD is the line. This SSH user everything I was copied that complete line, and I was pasted to here. So my at that time when I'm going to paste the line, that time my cursor has here. Okay, so if I press again P, it will come. Why? Because which line I was copied, that line only I am going to pasting again and again. If you press like that, now this SSHD 3 lines, right? SSHD 1 2 3, my cursor, this is a 3 lines. These 3 lines we need to copy as the beginning of the line. Okay, 3 YY and go to GG. Okay, if you press the GG, now my cursor is the beginning of the line, and there I am going to paste it. See, so the SSHD lines I was copied end of the line, right? Okay, these 3 lines I was copied, these 3 lines, and the 3 lines I copied at the beginning of the line, root line, inside beginning of the line. So where is the cursor to those lines, it will be adding below. If you want to press so these things only here won't work as a capital YY, only YY in the sense we can copy the lines. If you want to copy the number of lines, we can select the numbers, how many lines we are going to copy. Okay, we can select the lines and we need to copy the lines. Okay, YY in the sense we can copy. If you want to press before 5, if you want to press, now I need to copy this root to SSHD. This is a 1 2 3 this is the root is a 1 2 3 4 lines. Okay, this 4 lines cursor to that SSHD 4 lines. Okay, 4 YY. Now I am going to copy those lines here below line, LP below line. If you want to now I am going to, my cursor has a LP position, now I am going to press the P button. Okay, the lines will be added in the below line. Okay, so when we are going to copy the files, we can use, we have to first we need to check we are in which mode, we are in command mode or which mode, after that only we can paste those lines. We can paste those lines. Okay, give me a second, my battery is low. Yeah, so I copied those 4 lines. So this way we can copy and we can paste the lines. Okay, now we copied 4 lines and we pasted, right? So now I need to delete 4 lines. How we can delete? At that time you have to press dd. If you want to delete single line, this is my single line, right? Root 1 is a single line, dd. The root line got deleted. If you want to press 3 SSHD, these are the 3 lines, right? These 3 lines I want to delete. These 3 lines I want to delete. Okay, my my cursor has the SSHD first one position. Now I'm going to 3dd. Those 3 lines got deleted. Okay, at the time you can before that, how many lines we are going to deleting? If you want to 2 lines, if you want to 4 lines, if you want to number, n for number, that time before you have to press 3 and dd. Okay, so my operator, this is a one line, 1 dd, like that only. dd in the sense we can delete the line. Okay, we can delete the line. Now I going to search few words. I going to search few words. I am going to search LDAP. Enter. So we can search the lines. Use that at the time colon slash LDAP. Press the, you can enter the name, which one name we are going to search it. Okay, that name it will see like the coloring. It will come at the few color. Okay, bottom, top. So like that only we'll get the colors. If you want to search any other words in command mode, I'm going to search Nando. You got the Nando is the details, everything. Okay, so like that only we can search the words in the command mode. Okay, and last thing is extended mode. So extended mode, we have entered the file. We need to save the file, right? We have entered the file, we deleted the file, we deleted few lines and we added few lines, we add some text on that lines, we have made some changes on that. Now I'm in command mode. Okay, in command mode we can press colon Q for quit, just without save, without changes. Which are the changes we have made? Those changes won't be going to save in the file. Q for just quit. Okay, so it's asking something override, so we can go for forcefully. If you enter Q and exclamation mark, so in forcefully we can come outside without changes. So if you want to we have made some changes on the file, we no need to save the file. So before configuration file, before file only I've entered the file, I edited something, some line, I added some lines and I deleted some lines, but I no need to do those changes. Just I want to left from the file. So at the time colon exclamation marks in the sense forcefully. If you want to give, it will come. It will come sometime. If you have some editing has done, so if it won't come, we can't come outside. So that time we have to use the forcefully colon Q and exclamation mark, enter. Okay, will come out without changes. Okay, and we'll go to end of the line, and here we can add few lines. Okay, we'll add something. Okay, we'll add something. Okay, we are done something. Here's a configuration file. That's why I am going to end of the line and adding. Why? Because I am going to save the line, right? Okay, here we'll add something. Okay, I'm entering something and control. If I press escape, it's hang, right? Okay, press escape. W in the sense save. We are at the file inside only. There onward, there only we can save the files. If you enter the file, we can colon W forcefully we can save, which we are added. So not edited W. Okay, it's a capital. Okay, so small w is the editing. If now we'll quit the file, we added this file bash something file is line we are added. Now we'll quit. Okay, inside file only we save the line, right? So line has say there only. Okay, we are going to delete, nothing. If you delete this line 1 dd, we are deleted the line. Okay, now we'll add few lines. We are adding something here, and at a time escape. Now we'll come back to command mode, and insert mode we can't save the file. We'll in insert mode we'll edit the file, and we'll delete we can so we'll add few text on the file. After that, if you want to save the file, we can't save the file in the insert mode. We have to come back to command mode. After that only we can save the file. In command mode, column WQ, W in the sense save the file, save the file. W which changes we have made in the file, those changes will be save, and Q in the sense quit with the forcefully. Okay, we'll come back, we'll close up. So everything what are the changes we have done inside the file, those changes will be saved. Okay, so if you want to delete those things, that deleting options. Okay, after that we delete, and at a time again we'll go to inside the something. Again we have to save the file. Escape colon X. You can use the X option. X in the sense save the file and quit the file. Save the file. If you want to use the X option, save the file and quit the file at a time. See, so both will be happen at a time, single one. We can use the in command mode. If you want to use X in the sense, it will save the file. Okay, at a time it will happen. If you want to use X forcefully, no need to forcefully, it will come outside. Okay, so this is the VIM editor chapter. So in this there is the first one is the insert, first is the command mode, second was the insert mode, third one is the extended mode. Extended, the command mode inside the we can delete the file, we can copy the file, we can move cursor one line to another line. So those things will be happen inside the command mode. And insert mode in the sense we can edit the file, we can add some content inside the file. So we have few options on insert mode, and we have few options on command mode. We discussed already. And we know extended mode in the sense we can save the file. What are the changes we have made inside the file, we can change those changes will be save. If you need to save, we can quit the file. So those options will come inside the extend the mode. And one more option, at a time we can open few files. How it will be happen? Okay, we'll create first few files. Touch file 1, file 2, file 2 and file 3. We have created few files here. Okay, file 3. So we have created the 3 files. At a time we'll open 3 files. Okay, you can use this command, file 1, file 2, file 3, right? So at a time we are going to opening as a 3 files. How it will happen? VIM -o. Okay, so now we are in first file. Here showing, see, cursor is inside the first file. If you want to edit anything in the first file, now when we are enter the file, it will goes automatically to command mode. So now we are press the I. Okay, now we are adding something on that, and we'll save and exit from first file. We'll save and exit from first file. Escape command mode colon save and exit. Okay, so first file got save, which are the we added few lines in the first file, and we quit from the first file with save. Okay, and after that now we are in second file. We move to second file. Okay, we move to second file. Here also automatically goes first file, it will goes default to command mode. Now we'll go into edit option, and we'll going to edit something in this file. Okay, now we are edited something inside the file. Okay, now we'll change this file also. We'll going to again we are back to command mode, and again we save the file. And right now we are in third file. Automatically command mode we are also going to open, and we'll go to insert mode, and we have added a few lines here, and we are saved. Okay, now we'll check. So at a time we are open 3 files, and in these 3 files we are added some text inside that. Okay, file 1, see which lines we are added is the first line. Okay, and second line will going to show second line 2. See which are the files we are added, which are the lines we are added on the second file. We'll go for third file. Okay, so if it this time if you want to edit the few at a time few files, we have to make some changes on the few files and at a time as a small changes. So at the time we can use this way, at the time we can use this command. So very useful command, vim after -o. So this is a very useful command to open multiple files at a time. We can edit multiple files at a time, one file by one file, one by one by one we can edit the files. Thanks guys, this is my video. Please like, share, next we'll